packed up, going into the thick of Omicron.
It could be.
You can tell someone's excited because I've almost lost sight of her. Way over there. Only halfway back. What do you think?
Big.
What aircraft are we on?
777.
Yep. ER. 300 ER.
Even the Turkana, because that's the traditional, and even today, that's how they keep the yakasha. So like the one you see on the necklace is a wedding necklace.
Oh.
So when they get married, no ring.
Oh.
And because I know you go to villages,
Uh-huh.
you see them even today, this is how the yakasha look like. And
Oh,
that's
wow.
how they wear even today.
Right.
Me, I belong to the Saburu, so we are cousins with the Maasai.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Cool.
like the auntie, I'm the one who said by the community to go and collect them from the villages. But nowadays, because culture is changing, so they are very hard now to get them.
Okay.
You see like the beaded one,
Uh-huh.
because we have the Maasai, we have the Saburu, we have the Turkana. When they get married, they use that one on the wedding day after they hang it on the wall
Oh.
as their memories of their wedding.
Oh, cool.
So we have the bullock mask, we have the dancing mask, we have the medicine mask, we have the warrior mask. So they means different meaning, and they are from 200 years and above.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
So in case if a customer buys something, we will ship them because
Okay.
not all things customer cannot
Sure,
carry
sure.
because of big things.
Sure.
So we ship them. They take 1 week. That's Maasai. Yeah, that's how they will take them.
Huh. Let me get a picture of that. Cool.
Thank you. And those also made from the ebony tree. Yeah. And this how they will take them.
sometimes you find sheep without,
Mhm.
the horns.
Yeah.
So sometimes you find elephants without
Oh wow.
tusks.
But have you seen any where you can clearly tell it's been chopped
They kill
off?
'em.
No.
Because they probably kill them at that
Yeah,
point,
they
right?
just kill them and take the horns. But sometimes they break when they are fighting.
Mm. Yeah, so what happens then if you find a tusk that's been broken in a fight?
And what it happens, it's like it's believed they carry that tusk and they maybe carry it or throw it somewhere. They are very wise animals.
Oh, really?
They don't just leave it there.
Really?
Oh,
They
wow.
go with it.
Huh.
I don't know whether they take them because it's not easy to find one. But you find elephants with broken tusks, but you'll never find a tusk.
Oh, wow.
So
It's like they know.
they know it's useful.
Yeah.
Gotta eat a lot of grass.
Yeah. Oh really? Oh wow.
It's very skilled with its trunk.
Wow.
27.
Yeah.
And it's that small?
27 years. It's the middle age. You can live up to 50 years.
Oh, cool. Oh. Oh my gosh. This side?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hi, baby.
What's it feel like?
Rough. Hi, baby. Oh my gosh.
You want
Yeah.
to be?
Will you get a picture?
Yeah.
Hi, baby. Gosh. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh,
Yeah, very rough.
yeah.
Beside the ears is soft.
Besides the ears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what the cultures are after. Besides the horn.
Yeah, I saw.
They believe that they use as Viagra for this.
You want some more?
This way. Finished.
I don't have any more. Oh.
You know, this is the time.
Oh. Oh, gotcha.
This pointed clip is a blind black rhino, and white is having white. Men will live in solitary, and the female they live together.
Oh, okay.
And white rhino they live also together. More mature. This one is a bit aggressive.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's using only the smell and hearing for
Yeah.
high sight naturally.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Time for a nap.
Right.
Yeah, look.
The station very good.
They're long, yeah?
So it's not English, is
The
it?
name is Million. Oh, let's stop. Are they longer? Are they long? Thanks, you talk.
Ready?
Oh, bro. I think they're long.
Furthest one back is the southern?
The first two here are the northern white channels.
Gotcha.
And the last one, that's a southern rhino.
This one or
So
this
the
one?
problem with the map here, you have the problem with it's very important.
Yeah, I see.
The daughter here had a problem with the wind. That's why. And the good thing, they have just tested the eggs on them.
Now?
just compare. Southern rhino is bigger than the northern.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you look at the water, you see the tip of the ear. The northern rhino, the aperture, for the southern is not.
The little clip.
Yes. This one, here.
Yes. Okay. I see.
Yeah, and even I'll just compare the skin. It seems to be rough. That one is not.
Gotcha.
Wow. Look how big.
Other one's falling.
Oh yeah.
that them making the noise?
Nobody's watching our back.
Wow. Now we're safe. That's cool.
It's a big cut.
Oh yeah. Paws are the size of your face.
And a very beautiful mane.
That. The peak. You see the peak up there, or it looks like the peak. That'll be a good sunrise.
I gotta grab our map.
I have mine. Huh? Day 3. What day is it?
I think 3.
Wednesday, I think. Leaving Sweetwater.
The door is like.
Yeah? This one's broken? Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Looks like
Tried to fix it last night.
something in the hinge.
Yeah. Something on the edge. This one here.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah.
Just put it in the bag for now. You can see the one as well.
Alan, do you need to charge anything?
Nyahuru,
Yeah,
and this is where they train
it's really
for the marathons.
Maradona.
Which town is this?
This one is Gilgil. Gilgil. It's like Gilgil.
Gilly?
Gilgil.
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 Five, six, 10 of them. Put them off.
Can you get in the mama time?
This is the baby one.
Around some, like 4 years ago, all of these places were like
Oh, really?
just an overflow of the lake.
Wow.
That's why you can see the trees are dead around the ocean.
Yep.
These are campsites.
Yeah, I can tell. So was it just rainfall that made it rise, or a storm?
Oh.
And it's been like this for 2 years?
Yeah.
Unataka kunisukuma.
Why not?
Ndio nimefikiria hata kama umenisukuma. Iko sawa. Unakuuliza, je, umefunga? Itaruka.
You got a tow rope to yank him?
Oi, niaje? Wake ngo. Kuna kamba usanitie. Kuna kamba? Umepitia hiyo ya juu?
Iko wapi?
Tutaenda baadaye. Sasa wewe utaona moto ile hujaiona.
Very cool. Awesome.
Nifty. That's good. I can take it from there.
Good.
Yep, that's good.
Thank you
That's
so
good.
much.
Yeah, okay. So, thank you.
Yep.
So light the room. Here.
Yep.
Other side. Down. Charging phone and camera socket here.
Yep.
On the other side for bathroom. For sure here. Yeah. So light the room. Here.
Yep.
Yeah, bathroom the other side here. For shower. Turn your left for hot water. So wait 25 minutes and go to shower.
Okay.
Mhm.
And turn the other side here.
Okay.
Okay.
And here for
What? When is the power out?
power we go 4 p.m. It's off to 6.
So 4 to 6 it's off,
Oh, it's off.
but then it's
6
on.
to midnight is on.
6 to midnight it's on.
Yeah,
Okay.
In the morning 5.
Okay.
So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Karibu
much.
sana. Thank you.
See ya. I think I'm going to start the offloading now because it's going to take about a half hour.
Make sure you keep all the
What? Not much of a view.
You gotta make sure you keep these closed.
Look at this bar.
You see them all?
Alright, so where are we?
In the Masai Mara.
What are we doing?
A hot air balloon ride.
Speak to the camera. There's another balloon over there.
There is. My name is Riz. I'll be flying here today. Anybody done a balloon fly before?
I tried it tonight.
Right.
Yeah, the wind was so strong, so we didn't take off.
Okay. Wow. Looks good today. But we want to get going now. It's a little bit brighter today than it was yesterday. So, I'm going to talk you through very quickly what will happen between now and when we're all in the bus. And then once we're in there, we'll then also have another little briefing before we actually take off. Okay? So, most important, of course, is safety. So number one, the fans, please stay clear of those. Number two, between the tractor and the basket, don't cross between them. Number three, you don't wander off when we show you where to wait. We'll need you at the basket quite quickly. As soon as it's upright, you need to come over and climb in. Okay, so you'll be coming in from the sides. There's holes in the side of the basket for your feet. Use those, climb up into the basket. Okay, the four of you guys are going to be on this side. The two of you will be over this side. And we'll have two crew joining as well because we need to balance this out. Guys, welcome aboard. Right. Okay, folks, so now you are in the landing position. Okay? Anytime you hear me say landing position, sit down, get down. Okay guys, you can pretty much stand up. You see how it's going to bump the ground? Just lean against this side, okay? So that you don't get bumped against the basket. Okay? And here we go, we're doing a little running technique. Thank you guys. Up and away. In the air. For those hills, you can see that balloon up there in the sun. And we're going to be in it as well just now. If you look behind us, guys, pretty self-explanatory. We have the flight data recorder hanging up here, also known as the little black box. We take lots of pictures of us throughout the flight. We do a little slideshow at breakfast.
Huh? What?
Cup on the heat. Cup on the heat. Exactly. Lean this way. And into that, that will then flow down eventually and get to the Mara River. You feel a little change, a little colder air, the smell. So it's just the colder air that's sitting down here. This is an inversion. We haven't changed our altitude. We've just been going horizontally, but we've entered cold air, which is just sitting down here along the river. So this should take us downstream. With a little bit of luck, it should follow us. As you can see, we turned away from the giraffe as we got closer to the river. Feel it now even in your face. So we are actually coming with speed into slower air. Basically it means something is changing, whether it could be the direction or the speed of the wind. A little bit of heat is taking us up out of this colder air. We should go on back towards the river a little bit, and then we want to get back lower again. Follow it around. See the zebra? There's a topi walking on the track just left of our shadow. Zebra up there, and then there's lots of wildebeest further out. More giraffe left of the big herd of zebra. About halfway to the river, and then to the left. Little white dot. You see how it stands out? So this is just as an example. This is how you find things. You just look for something that stands out, even as inconspicuous or insignificant as that. You see there it took off?
Yeah.
That's what I saw, and that's what caught my eye. So that's how you, this is what you need to look for. You know, people come out and they think, oh, when are we going to see a lion? The reality is you're much more likely to see it if you start to look for things like that that stand out. Our shadow, straight up 12 o'clock from our shadow, there's a little copse of trees. And then a little bit above and to the left of the trees, there's a herd of wildebeest and zebra out there. This is all part of this big herd that has come in. They've spread out. Just filtering up, even these guys. So now when we're up at this sort of height, now is a good time to really scan and look for, as I said before, anything that stands out. A color, a shape, a movement. A bunch of cars in one place. All dotted around on that plain. All along the river. So I'm actually now deciding, instead of wasting the fuel to go down and wait for the zebra here, this small group, we'll stay up and get closer to the bigger herd up there because we're going that way. We have the speed, so we might as well go for that. And then set it down, okay? There we go. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. that time, there's about 35,000 cubic feet of air that needs to 315,000 cubic feet in. It's done. You see how quickly it dumps the heat. Okay guys, you're good now. From the ends you can make it down, and then we have our survival feature over here. Inside.
All good? I want to see if this plane will take off. Here he comes, look, look. I bet he's gonna lift off right when he gets here. His front wheels are up.
explain to the camera where are we and what we were doing. Where are we? What is that? Yeah, who else is here? How does that work? What about the animals? No, I mean a lion. Yep. They got 2 guards here. See a table behind me. Our own bar and everything. Where are we?
At the hippo pool breakfast.
Alright, let's go get food.
So guys, before I forget, directly there I have the washrooms.
Over there?
Over there where there
Okay.
is a tent.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Meet my colleague Carlos here. He's yummy omelets.
You were last night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you.
Rose here. So good morning. Rose here. So welcome to breakfast.
Last breakfast in Mara. I forget the name. Mara what? Marside Mara.
Cheers to our honeymoon.
And action. Wave to the camera.
They're right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
attention, everybody. I'd like to take this opportunity and welcome you all at the Sheldrake Wildlife Trust. And we kindly request you all to try and maintain total silence for the period that we're going to be here, so that we can be able to see these baby elephants and also to hear more about them. You're also advised to make sure that you keep standing up if the elephants are next to the line where you are. And this is because if you squat down or sit down and the elephants are too close to you, some of them see you as a toy to play with, and so they might want to come and push and kick as they do with the soccer ball. This means if you also have little kids in front of you, try to provide special attention to the little ones, because some of the elephants might want to play with them. They see them as of the same size and age, and so the elephants might want to play, but the elephants don't realize how heavy they are. So that is why we have to take care of the little ones. If you've got a mobile phone on you, you're advised to use it only for taking photos and not for communication, because everyone communicating on their phones will be making noise for all the rest. And if the elephants are next to the line where you are allowed to touch and take some photos. And while touching them, make sure that you don't put your hands in the mouth. And this is because all the elephants have got teeth. While touching them, also remember not to feed them on any kind of food that might be carried on you. And also don't hold the branches for them, because we don't want the elephants to get used to everybody as a friend who can give them food. And this will help them to have an easier time to go back into the wild when it is time ready. Thank you and welcome at the Sheldrake Wildlife Trust. This is a project that was started officially back in the year 1977 after the death of David Sheldrake, who was a naturalist and the senior founder warden of the large Savannah National Park. He died in 1977. And this project was started in his memory under the management of the widow, who is now the late Dr. Dame Daphne Sheldrake, who's been running the project since then until about 3 years ago, when she passed on, leaving the mandate to her daughter Angela Sheldrake, who was running the project together with the mother for about 17 years before the mother passed on. And right now, the project is under the management of Angela Sheldrake, the daughter. We are taking care of orphan baby elephants and orphan baby rhinos, and later on reintroducing them back into the wild. And that is why all the babies you're going to see here today are orphans. All have been rescued from different parts of the country, and they have different reasons for being orphans. Some of them, we know what has caused them to be left orphans, and that is why we rescue them. Others, we are really not very sure. But since the others were found when they were still at a very young age, at an age where they would not have survived without the mother's milk, and also without protection against other dangers, that's why we had to come in and help rescue them. A young elephant will need the mother's milk for the first 2 years minimum. This means if they happen to lose the mothers when they're below 2, they will not survive. They can easily starve to death or can be attacked by the lions and the hyenas and be killed. And so that is the reasons to why we have to come in, so that we can help rescue them and raise them here in the nursery for approximately 3 years. Any time between the age of 3 and 4, we'll start to reintroduce all the elephants back into the wild. We necessarily don't take them where we found them, but we'll always reintroduce them to Savo East National Park in Kibwezi Forest. The process of reintroducing them back into the wild is done gradually. We do have 3 reintroduction units. 2 are based within Savo East, and 1 is based within Kibwezi Forest. We do have our keepers based at these units. So we lead the orphans out in the park every day, setting them free in a wild environment so that they can get to interact and meet and play and make friends with different groups of wild families. This is done on a daily basis, where orphans will be let out and every evening they come back at our unit where they all spend the night. But after a long period of this interaction and communication, the relationship between our orphans and the wild herds becomes a strong bond. Then our orphans will be invited and adopted in these groups of wild elephants. Once they get adopted, they will be trained by the wild elephants on how to stay back into the wild naturally. They'll be protected against all other dangers out in the wild by the wild elephants. They'll also be warned against human beings by the wild elephants, which means they will have joined one of those wild herds and become part of them, and so will have become as wild as any other elephant out there. This process of reintroducing them back into the wild takes quite a long time. It takes a minimum of about 5 years. And it takes this long time because it depends on the different characters of different elephants. It depends on the reasons that have caused them to be left orphans, and also depends on their age when they became orphans. It also depends on a factor that elephants will always stay in groups and families, and that is why strangers are not just invited anyhowly in a herd of wild elephants, and that is why our keepers have to stay with them until the time they will be adopted. Once they all get adopted, then we can successfully say we've achieved our target. Our main target here is to rescue them since they were found orphans, and rear them, and later on reintroducing them back into the world. Right now, we've got a total of 20 babies in the nursery, and all the 20 are going to come before you. They'll be coming down in 2 groups. Right now, we've got a group of 11 elephants. In a few minutes from now, all the 11 will walk away so that we can get in another group of 9, slightly older than what we've got now. They all have names. We've named them after the place that we've rescued them, or reasons that have caused them to be left orphans, and that's how we can easily tell them apart. I will mention the names one by one, plus their approximated age. And I say approximated age because we were not there when they were born, and so could not tell their exact age. But there are a number of things we look at to give these approximations. And since most of them come in when they're still very young, it is very easy to tell. And that is why our ages might not be very real. But the difference between their real age and our approximated age is very minor. Maybe a month or 2 might be the difference, if there is any. I will start with the elephant, taking water from the water trough right in front of me. His name is Tabu. He's approximately 1.5 years. He was rescued from Savo Conservation Area within Mwatate Ranch. He's a starvation victim from this area. We've had a long drought period, and it has hit a lot of part of Savo, and that's why of late we've received lots of babies coming in because of starvation. Some the mothers that died out there, and some the babies are found already dead out there, and so they could not be rescued. So that is why Tabu was brought in the nursery because of starvation. Right now he's approximately 1.5 years old. Coming behind Tabu now is an elephant by the name Naleku, who is 2 years old, who is a very young, independent elephant with very strong maternal instinct. And Naleku was rescued from the Masai Mara when she was about 6 months. She was found together with another older female elephant that had her own calf that was breastfeeding. And this female elephant could only concentrate on breastfeeding her own. So this female older elephant only concentrated on breastfeeding her own and not giving any milk to Naleku. And Naleku, being at the age of about 6 months, would not have survived without the mother's milk. Nobody knew exactly the whereabouts of her mother and the rest of the family members. And so that is why a decision had to be made for her to be rescued, other than being left out there and letting her starve to death. Right now, approximately 2 years old. Far end on my right, next to the water hole, an elephant by the name Kinyei, approximately almost 3 years. And Kinyei was rescued from the Masai Mara. She was identified all alone, just lying down in the bush within this area, without a sign of other elephants close to her, and she was just a few days old. That is why we rescued her. We believe she's a lucky elephant, and this is because immediately after she had been rescued, a pride of lions emerged from the same place. case. So she was lucky not to have been identified by the lions. And the rangers identified her earlier on. So that is why we had to come in and make sure that she's rescued. Right now, she's almost 3 years old, and so far doing all right in the nursery. Holding a stick in the mouth, an elephant by the name Kindani, approximately 3 years, having been rescued from Meru region, believed to have been separated from her family by human beings, and so she's a victim of human-wildlife conflict. Right in the middle here, an elephant by the name Mukutan, who is approximately 1.5 years old, who was rescued from Laikipia and a victim of human-wildlife conflict. Believed to have been separated from his family by human beings, was found in a maize plantation, and no herd or no other elephants were found within the same area. So that is why Mukutan had to be rescued. This was just a few weeks ago. Right now, Mukutan is approximately 1.5 years old. On my left, an elephant by the name of Soit, who is 20-month-old, having been rescued from the Chulu Hills, which are found within Sava Conservation Area. And Soit was found next to the mother who had a shattered leg from a natural injury out in the wild. And this mother was not in any position to walk around and look for food for herself. This mother was actually starving and could not even defend nor protect the baby in case of any attack. And that's why it was necessary that he is rescued. Otherwise, he would not have survived out in the wild. Right now, approximately 20 months, and so far doing all right in the nursery. Standing next to the keeper in the middle, an elephant by the name Kamili, who is approximately 1.5 years old, was rescued from Sava Conservation Area within Satau Camp, and a starvation victim from this area. On Kamili's, right in front of Kamili now, is an elephant by the name Choka, who was rescued also from Sava Conservation Area, and a starvation victim from this area. Next to Choka, with the folded ears, an elephant by the name Latika, 1.5 years, rescued from Sava Conservation Area within the Salt Lake. And Latika was found trapped in a snare all around her neck, and that's why we rescued her. She's lucky because she was identified immediately before the snare would cause a big damage around the neck. And so the wound around the neck was not very bad. And so far, Latika is doing all right in the nursery. Next to Latika is the Naleku, whom we've talked about. And lastly, we've got an elephant by the name Ziwadi in the middle here. And Ziwadi is approximately 3 years old. Ziwadi is the biggest that we've got in the nursery. And Ziwadi was rescued from the Masai Mara. She was identified all alone, believed to have been abandoned or left behind by the rest of the family members, for reasons that we could not tell by then. But after arriving in the nursery, we discovered that she is epileptic, and so she had to go into seizures on several occasions. That is why we had to put on medication, which has really helped, because she still has the seizures, yes, but the frequency has totally reduced. Now she goes into one after several months, which is a good thing, and we expect her to get back to normal before she goes back into the wild. And finally, we've got the smallest, right, hiding behind, and the youngest in size. And smallest in size and the youngest in the nursery, an elephant by the name Kerio, who is approximately 9 months, almost 10 months. And Kerio was rescued from Kerio Valley, which is found within the Rift Valley. And this is an area that has got communities that keep on fighting every now and then due to cattle rustling. And in the course of the fight, the animals are believed to have come in the middle, and they cause a lot of separation. The communities could tell there were lots of gunshots heard outside in the course of the night. And early morning, there was also a lot of noise from the elephants screaming out in the park, with a lot of noise and running. So the rangers went out to find out what was happening. That is when they discovered this baby all alone lying down on the ground. And they could not tell what had happened, since the rest of the family members or the rest of the elephants who were making noise were not within. So they conducted us so that we could help rescue Kerio. And on arrival in the nursery, we discovered that she's not able to stand up properly and walk properly because she had some sort of paralysis on both her hind legs. We called in the vets to have a look.
When it's very dry, they can walk up to 60 kilometers in a day looking for food.
Whoa.
Yes, they're good in walking.
It's coming right this way.
Yeah.
Like now, so many elephants have babies.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're nursing
awesome.
them, so,
Hopefully we'll see some.
yeah.
Look at them coming right.
If you happen to see a big group, you find them with babies.
Oh. No, this is another male, right?
Yeah, these
Looks
are
like,
like,
yeah.
another boy.
He looks smaller.
Maybe because she's fat. Let's see if she comes closer.
Look at the skin.
Oh, the zebra's getting it on.
Oh, mint one. It's very rare.
It
It's
is?
a rare sighting. Very rare sighting.
Really?
Very, very rare sighting.
I got it on camera.
Did you get the kick?
I got it on video.
Very, very exciting.
He's like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm good. 60 to 70.
Wow.
So we're very close to human beings.
Just there watching us.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye.
You hear them? I think one of them's confused. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like slowly.
This is the smallest baby I think I see.
Mm-hmm.
The one right there, yeah.
One over there.
It's gonna pop up in a second, I think.
Oh, there's another little one over there too.
Baby.
Yeah.
On the right.
Yeah, little
Oh,
tiny
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is tiny. I love baby elephants. They are
They're
cute.
so cute.
Ready?
Good.
Awesome. Look at the baby. Wow. That one's like, forget it. Whoa. Is he gonna try to hold on to that?
How it doesn't fall over.
I don't know. He's definitely top heavy.
That's so nice. So cool.
Yeah. That other one still hasn't made it down. Look at that one with its trunk up.
I'm gonna get a elephant hippo battle. Place your bets. I got 10 on the elephant. Look, it's going right for it. Look how big he is, though.
That's close to a walking trunks.
What? Where?
Over there on the left. Now the other side.
It's got 5 legs. Look at this. And now she's done.
cubs are on the male. Come on, come on. Focus, focus, focus. Oh, that's a good picture right there.
once they get the once their people have the photo.
It's super crazy.
Yeah.
Two leopards. It's not easy unless when they are mating.
Oh, so they're usually by themselves.
Yeah, they are solitary actually.
Wow.
The solitary animal. More solitary than other.
I mean, that looks like a pretty fresh kill, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks more red.
Yeah.
Like was killed this morning maybe.
Wow.
Or maybe last night.
What do you think, Kim?
Crazy.
Give us some commentary. Look at the camera. Describe it.
A leopard dragged a zebra up the tree.
Oh, Mama's moving.
Now it's moving.
Wave at her again.
Looking at her.
Hii ni Julia au na hii mwingine nani? Huyu. Kaka huyu. So you've got Julia and Kaka. So Kaka is an alpha male.
Oh, okay.
Which one? Which one to you, right or left?
On the right.
So he's the alpha.
The alpha male. Yeah. So in total you've got we have in total that 5. So we divide them in 2 groups. So this group you have got 18 across the river. You have got 17.
Wow.
So on that side, for now, they are locked in because we have got some repair, some work going there. So they are not working. So you have this one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now they're all rescued?
Yeah, they're all rescued.
Wow.
In Kenya, you don't have chimpanzee.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But you have gorillas, right? You have gorillas here. Like northern, right?
Yeah, many of them are from Central Africa.
Oh, okay.
Remember, like Central Africa, people eat chimpanzee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really? They eat them?
Yeah, that's called raw.
Have you ever had them?
Meat? No. So for the chimps here, you feed them 3 times a day. 6:30 in the morning, 12:30 lunchtime, 5:30 in the evening. They had lunchtime.
So one family on this side of the river, one family on that side of the river.
This river before, we had a small boat. The guests will get in and ride the chips on the bank of the river. Just riding inside there, see them. Because of COVID-19, stopping. The medicinal plant. We get roots to chew or the bark of a tree or the leaves.
Wow.
When they chew, they cure themselves. And then they know when the time they want to sleep, they take the branches, break it, and they make their own nest for sleeping. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I told you the newborn of chimpanzee. For humans, newborn is 2.5 to 4.5 kg. For the chimpanzee, is 0.9 to 1.8.
Yeah, very small.
See the skull? This was made for, you see they've got cannons because of eating meat.
That's a full. That's an adult skull.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one over in the trees. Oh, there's a little one
Where?
over here. Oh my gosh, look. Yeah, one like bounced off. They're all coming.
Okay, let's move a little bit forward.
Do they ever jump on the car? No? Okay.
We have a lot of food. This is good. Yes.
That's where they're
Jump in the car. We are advised to lock the car.
right. Oh, look at the baby.
The other one underneath.
Oh, yeah. So are the males the big bushy ones?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one. This guy here.
So do they have an alpha too?
Do we have one?
Do they have like an alpha male?
No.
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 Man, look at them all.
Oh. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh, that one's trying to go up the tree.
Look at that real small baby. It's black. See, look on the look on the screen.
Yeah, it's on the front. Yeah.
It's the worst video ever. One, two, three, four, five, six.
Oh, look at that. Oh, so they're practicing.
They're practicing.
They fight
It's
over.
called necking.
They fight over the ladies too.
No.
Oh.
Just out of anger.
Of course, now that I'm recording.
I got a video of them.
I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There's so many of them. It's crazy.
9, 10, 11. 1 second, let me just take a couple more.
Do we ever go on the land?
At night.
At night, okay.
It's like two families of one. So many.
Down there, they got their mouths open.
Oh yeah.
Leopard, zebra. Another leopard. And then look at all the food. Zebra and wildebeest everywhere.
She's licking herself.
The baby.
Yeah. Or I know they were this way.
Yeah. They're about to be.
Not decide.
Half and half.
Yeah, we need more time to decide.
They just need one to go, and I think the others will herd.
One goes and how the other will
Bail, bail.
Come on, guys. We got some more.
Yeah, one's
That
going.
one's the furthest. Yeah. Oh, that one's. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. As long as you can see them.
Oh, the zebras might go.
Yeah, zebras are the
So do they all just start running when one goes?
Just start following.
Aaron.
What?
Oh, I thought you said falling. You said
Oh,
following.
Herd mentality. It's kind of like the Democrats back home.
Aaron, stop.
Lemmings.
Literally in the water.
Zebras are gone.
I mean, I don't see any crocodiles or hippos, do you?
no crocodiles in this. That's a very seasonal one. But they don't trust the river.
Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah. Understandably. Look at that one just standing in the water. Oh.
Who owns the ladies?
He's like, I do.
Come, get over here.
It's a big group of ladies.
Sometimes they are up to 40.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Oh no, they're just.
She's in.
Calling all their friends, huh?
breaking over those hills. You can see that balloon up there in the sun. And we're going to be in it as well just now. If you look behind us, guys, pretty self-explanatory. We have the flight data recorder hanging up here, also known as the little black box. We take lots of pictures of us throughout the flight. We do a little slideshow at breakfast. Alright, here we go. And here comes the sun.
Huh? What?
Let's take a picture.
And everybody thinks that, you know, hyenas are these smelly, dirty, sneaky, ugly scavengers. The only one of those descriptions that is actually partially correct is scavenger. Well, sorry, that's wrong, sorry. All the others are correct. They are smelly, they are dirty, they are sneaky, they look bad, but they are not just scavengers, they hunt. Actually, lions scavenge more than hyenas. But unfortunately, as I say, it's just what people believe. Because back in the day, they didn't know any better. They'd show up at a kill, the lions were on it, and they thought the hyenas were trying to chase the lions off. Usually the hyenas make the kill, the lions come in and take it, and then the hyenas go back to get whatever they can after. A small group of Thompson's gazelle just along the stream here. Now we're going to pop up a little bit. I want to try and get across to the right. Oh, hang on. Let's see what I see. Elephant. Follow this stream around. And just where the stream makes a bend to the right, there are two sort of trees. The tree to the right, or rather about halfway between those two trees, there's an elephant there. Do you see that? Some darker shapes.
Oh, okay.
This side of the bushes, but very close to this line of bushes. That's a little herd of elephant there. Now the question is if we're going to get that much to the left. We're not. We're kind of following the line of this track here. But rather go over to the right where there's lots of zebra. Let's just give it a minute. Let's see what it wants to do here. Actually, we can get a bit lower, see what the wind is doing, and then make a decision. And then out to the west, if you look out this direction, that escarpment is in the sunshine now, that long ridge way at the back, that is the western boundary of the German. See a few wildebeest here. Anyways, guys, look at that herd of zebra. All the little white spots out there. Hang on, you guys are going to see them run from this side just now.
How do you learn how to fly this?
I'm sorry?
How do you learn how to fly a balloon?
Oh, I just got the DVDs off of eBay, really. I'll show you. We'll just keep an eye on that. You go to flight training school. You got to basically go and spend a lot of time with the balloon pilots out in balloons flying. Now you can see them in the sunlight really nicely there. And a couple of buffalo over here. You see 3 buffalo just to the left here, very dark because they've been rained on. They're very clean. Oh, look straight up from the buffalo. You see the first line of bushes, then the second line of bushes, and then a lot of buffalo sitting in the grass. See them? Yeah. There you go. It's fantastic light. Yeah, you got to go to flight training school. Depending on where you do your training, there's different regulations around it.
Been recording that whole time? Damn. You see this little group of Thompson's gazelle here? Sorry? No, those are Thompson's gazelle. Like 5, 6 of them, yeah. But yeah, you see the Thompsons here, then some bushes, and then a plane with a tree on it. And just behind that tree, look at that long line of wildebeest forming as they're moving to the left. So the herd that's in the bushes here is slowly walking out that way. This is what the migration looks like. Unfortunately, of course, everybody expects to see them crossing the river, and that's what they think is the migration. This is the migration when they move from this field over to there because there's more grass there. And that never ends, this constant daily movement. Now we're getting to the Anyhow, so you see where those wildebeest are walking in a long line? Hang on, what's below the tree there? You see the tree?
Yeah.
Straight down from the tree, there's 2 lines. You nailed it. Right here.
Yeah.
The right tree?
Just here, there.
Big
The line
tree.
just turned into the sun. Right there. Yeah.
Wow.
You see that, man? Step up on the cushion. There, 2 lines. You see the line of wildebeest, the tree, straight down from the tree. Yeah. Let's go land there. I was just about to say that's where we're aiming to land.
Wow.
Yeah, Riz is good, you copy?
screw you copy.
No,
Who?
but it was over this way.
You can wait right your reach.
I've been recording that whole time. Damn.
Look at that. You see this little group of Thompson's gazelle here? Sorry? No, those are Thompson's gazelle. Like 5, 6 of them, yeah. But yeah, you see the Thompsons here, then some bushes, and then a plain with a tree on it. And just behind that tree, look at that long line of wildebeest forming as they're moving to the left. So the herd that's in the bushes here is slowly walking out that way. This is what the migration looks like. Unfortunately, of course, everybody expects to see them crossing the river, and that's what they think is the migration. This is the migration when they move from this field over to there because there's more grass there. And that never ends, this constant daily movement. Now we're getting to the... Anyhow, so you see where those wildebeest are walking in a long line? Hang on, what's below the tree there? You see the tree?
Yeah.
Straight down from the tree, there's 2 lines. You nailed it. Right here.
Yeah.
The right tree?
Just here, there.
Big
The line
tree.
just turned into the sun. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see that, Mary? Step up on the cushion. There, 2 lines. You see the line of wildebeest, the tree, straight down from the tree. Yeah. Let's go land there. I was just about to say that's where we're aiming to land.
Wow.
Yeah, where's the screw? You copy?
I would imagine it tastes a lot like fish.